Hey Virgo, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into Soul Embers and your love reading. I would like to thank you for being with me today and showing your support. I really appreciate the beautiful energy you bring to Soul Embers. I'm very, very grateful. You guys are amazing, and yeah, thank you. So, what's going on in your love life, Virgo? How are you feeling about love right now? What challenges are you facing and why? And how can you best lean into those to get the outcome you want when it comes to your love life? That's the type of thing we'll be looking at today. I'll also be looking at the energy of your love interest, your potential love interest. And if you haven't met anybody, what's on the horizon for you as well? All right, guys. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Andrea. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, coach. I practice vibrational medicine, and I am the founder of Soul Embers. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I do take personal readings, and you can do that by clicking on the link in the description box below. It takes you to our website and you can book a reading through there. I'd love to connect with you and support you on your journey. Okay. Oh, Virgo, you know what? When I, just before I started your reading and I was doing the pre-shuffle and meditating on your energy, I looked at the time, it was 1:11. And so I guess the message I have for you is your angels, they want you to just relax and take a more lighthearted option at this time. Give whatever is going on in your love life some space. You don't have to figure everything out right now. It's going to be okay. The answers will unfold, that they're coming your way, Virgo. I know that I'm getting the feeling when I was doing the pre-shuffle and I was meditating on your energy, I'm getting the feeling that you're getting frustrated at the lack of movement. Regardless of which way that movement goes, you're done with this stagnant energy, or you're done with this waiting game. It will shift. That's the message I have for you. So let's jump into it and have a look and see what is going on, who I'm connecting with, what is the message for the beautiful Virgos today. How are they feeling about love? The cards are popping. Yeah. It's almost like a real, you're on hot coals right now. That's what it feels like. You're just ready. You're ready to be either done with it. You just want movement, you know. Okay, we've got 4 cards that fell out, and you know what? I'm feeling I should take all of them. And this one fell out first, so. We've got massive, massive energies at play. And the reason why you're feeling such a push to do something about it, and the reason I guess you're looking for answers right here, right now, is it's this sense of urgency that's kind of set in. You want to create change in your life. You really want to follow what matters most to you. You want to start living the life that you have dreamt of and that you have wanted to manifest. You don't want to wait anymore. You want it now. And one of the reasons this energy could be highlighted is because of the recent summer solstice as well. It really is about transformation. So I did a reading on that. I think it was uploaded a few days ago. I don't know. I don't even know. But I've done a reading. Check it out if it's of interest to you. So what I'm getting for you right now, Virgo, is that, you know what? It is time for something to end. It's time for a behavior, a pattern. It's time for the way you've been approaching certain situations when it comes to your love life. It's time to change. You know, you are feeling frustrated because obviously the approach you've been taking hasn't had the results that you've wanted. And whilst there might be some resentment towards the opposite, towards the part, this love interest, at the same time, you know that you are in control of that. You're in control of the pace at which you live your life, what you'll enable, what you'll accept, what you won't accept, you know. And there's also this energy that I'm getting that it's really causing you to, I guess, it's really causing you to shut your heart space off. You feel that there is a need for you to protect your heart space, to protect your energy, to save. Yeah, I would say save whatever love that is left, that's pure, that is unconditional, that comes from a very peaceful place, because you feel that it's been kind of tarnished. This relationship, this situationship that you've experienced has really hardened you up. And, it's caused you to, I guess, see things in a more negative light, to see love as more in a more negative, with a more negative perspective, to really fall into a trap of negativity. That's the primary word that I'm getting here. And what I'm getting for you though is this is not an energy that you particularly like being in. So that's a bonus. You want to release it. You want to transform that. You want to let it go. You want to set your heart free. Okay. You want to come from a place of love, and you want to feel positive about relationships and love. You're not willing to become a hater as a result of the experiences that you've had. Another thing that is really you're finding really difficult right now is that you've really disconnected from a way that you once were when it came to your love life. This experience that you've had with this person, whether it's, something fresh and you're still with them, or you're still maybe seeing them, maybe there's been some space taken, or whether it's something that's happened in the past, it changed the way you felt about love. And this, you shutting yourself off as a way of protection, has not only shut off potential harm from others, it's also isolated you from you connecting with that space. And so there's a lot of, I guess, you feel that gap between you and what really matters. It's almost like you've created distance from the person you want to be when it comes to your love life, the person you were, and the person you are today. So there's a need here, I feel, for you, Virgo, to really do some work with the heart space, activating it or reconnecting with it. If that's something that resonates with you, guided meditation can help. Whoever that resonates with, go for it, but that's what I'm feeling is going to help you in releasing the perception that this is not who I am, this is not who I want to turn into, this is not how I want to continue approaching love. I don't want to, this situation is bringing out the worst in me. It's not bringing out the kind of person I admire, or the kind of person I want to be to a partner, right? So at this particular time, all this is happening internally. There is this disconnection. You feel isolated. You're finding it difficult to reconnect with this person on an emotional level. You're finding it difficult potentially to reconnect with others as well. And that's because you are finding it difficult to reconnect with this beautiful, beautiful, pure and unconditional love that is within you. Okay? So at this time, while you're experiencing that inner push and pull, there is also an energy where you might be feeling some extreme emotions. You might be feeling extreme anger. You might be feeling extreme sadness. You might be having days where you feel completely depleted of energy. And that's because you're exhausted. Okay, there is this internal battle that's going on, and it has you feeling exhausted. What I'm getting is, take this time to reconnect with your body. Become aware. Practice mindfulness. on how your body, check in with yourself on how your body's feeling. Where are you at odds with yourself? You know, being able to do that will help you create a little bit of a more inner peace, temper the outbursts. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. So, you know, in the traditional tarot deck, this is the Strength card. This is about persevering. This is about resilience. This is about being able to, you know, find the right, controlling the emotions and making objective decisions. This is about taming that anger and controlling the shadow that falls upon us. And that is what you're working with right now. So it is a challenging transition that you're experiencing. But let's break this down and let's have a look. You know, why has love had you feeling this way? I feel that Virgo, you may have lost your footing a little bit. And as I looked up at the camera, it was 1111. Guys, look up the number 1111. Look up the number 1, what it means. You might find a message within that really resonates and really triggers you to, or pushes you in the direction that you need to go in. I am totally confident that your guides are with you at this time and they want to support you work through this. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. Let me just bit all over the place, understandably, Virgo. All right, can I get one more? There we go. You know, I feel that this situation, and I was going to say this person, and that's what you might be feeling. So, you know, the Strength card or this Control card, you know, is really about courage and conviction and understanding your own mental and physical powers. It gives you confidence, you know, it gives you that strength and courage. But coupled with these cards, you know, I feel that potentially you might be succumbing to the darker aspect of this card, succumbing to, you know, leaning into the negative aspects of what this has created for you. Sorry, the card was too high. And I feel that that's understandable if this person has done you wrong and you feel that they shattered your dreams and based on the promises that they made for a happily ever after. You know, you all of a sudden can see that they're not able to fulfill what you two discussed, what was promised here. You know, there is a sadness at what could have been and what currently is. And no matter, you know, no matter what someone has to offer, what someone has to say, or the positive message in this right now, all you see is what's been lost because of what, you know, they broke their promise. End of story. Like, you've got to feel this. And we can all say, look at the positive aspect. But first of all, we have to come to terms with what promise has been broken and how, you know, and allow those emotions to run freely. Allow those emotions to do what they need to do, so then you can shift your energy. So then you can release it and come out of this sense of sadness and isolation. It's part of the process. So take your time. Like I said at the beginning, take your time. Your angels are with you and they want you to know that you don't have to have the answers for everything right now. Take a bit of a break. It will work itself out. So let's have a look and see, what is this person's current energy though? What is their deal? What's happened? How are they feeling about this situation? What is this person's deal? Who is Virgo connecting with? And what have What is their deal? What's happened here? Oh, did they? Really? Did they? Well, there's a bit of mirroring going on. I feel that you're taking on a little bit of their energy. And I'll get to that in a moment. But did they think that the grass was greener on the other side? Did they find that this was just too hard and they chucked in the towel? And I'm saying this, and I know how that, as I'm saying this, I know how it sounds. But is this how you're receiving it? Did they feel that there was too much conflict here and distance was needed? And all you see is that there is someone that gave up when the times got a little bit more challenging, whereas that was the time for them to show their strength, to show their courage, to show their discipline, to show their resilience and move and you know, work through the challenges that came with this situationship or relationship. How were you two supposed to create this beautiful happily ever after if, you know, they can't show up during the challenging times? That's the questions that you're asking. Well, they have a little bit of work to do here, okay? They've got their own insecurities that they need to work through. I feel, Virgo, that they bit off more than they can chew because they wanted you to believe that they could measure up to the type of person that could bring this, you know, their piece, their side of it to the party to create this beautiful happily ever after. And they did this because they wanted to succeed with you, and they still want to succeed with you, but they're starting to realize that there is a lot more work. There is an emotional maturity that's lacking here, or experience that's lacking, as well as other things that can come into play for this person. You know, maybe when they feel that times get tough, they actually bail because they don't have the skills to work through that, to lean into those, you know, conflicting emotions. Okay, so they've got a fair bit to confront when it comes to their staying power, when it comes to their resilience, when it and this takes a direct has a direct impact on their self-worth. Maybe they thought that, you know what, it's all, you know, easy. It should be really easy. It shouldn't feel so hard. Or I should say, not that they believe that it should be very easy. I definitely get the energy that they think that it shouldn't be so hard. And that's why they feel that maybe there's too much resistance here, and they've put space between the two of you, and you feel that they have abandoned you. Okay, so they're skeptical. They're a little bit skeptical. They're a little bit cautious. They feel that they're not being honest with themselves. There might be a bit of a blame game going on here. And that's because they feel that they need to justify their actions. Okay, that's the thing. That's what I'm getting here. They are trying to justify their actions, so they might have their backup, which is in turn causing you to mirror that energy. That's what I mean before. And I feel that there's a lesson here for you, Virgo, when it comes to control, when it comes to the energy of this card here. And this person is bringing this, is highlighting this through their actions. So perhaps what I could suggest is look up the meaning of the Strength card and then see what areas within yourself you feel may need some fine-tuning when it comes to that energy, and focus your energy on mastering That's what's going to help you kind of release this, kind of shift out of this energy. They're the answers. This is where the answers are starting. You know how I said earlier, your angels are saying, there's no rush, take a break, take a more lighthearted approach, focusing your energy on trying to understand which aspects of the message within the Strength card you need to fine tune can really help you master this, right? So very strong message on that one there. But let's have a look and see. I'm going to pull out a couple more cards for you, Virgo. I want to see, where do we start here? How can we, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's happening here with this person? I don't feel, this is current energy, Virgo, and I can't really tell you whether this is going to, whether you're going to bridge the space between each other and come back together as of yet. I feel that you're just too shitted off, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, walking on hot coals. You just want movement now. You want out. So, amazing. Okay, we have a match here. We have the divine masculine and we have the divine feminine. I could continue with this reading for another half hour, but obviously I'm not going to do that. It is a general reading. But we've got the divine masculine and the divine feminine. One is about stability and authority. One is about initiative and action. Okay, one uses power and leadership, logic and goodness to rule. The other one is so accepting of who they are. They're very proud of their ideas. They're very empathetic. They really reassure others, and they share in their stability and their progress. This is about alignment of your masculine and your feminine energies. This is where this control comes into play. So what is the most dominant energy for you right now? Okay, what's the most dominant energy? Are you a more masculine? Are you leading with a masculine energy, or are you leaning with a feminine energy? If so, if you can figure that out, and try and bring a little bit more of this beautiful, nurturing, abundant, creating. This is all about taking the seed and, fertilizing it and bringing life to your dreams, right? And this is all about creating the boundaries that are needed in order for this to go in the direction that you want. So taking some time right now to do all of those things, figuring it out, how you can create that alchemy within yourself, is going to help you release this. I want to know though, before I close this reading off, where is this going? I know that's what's needed right now, but I have a feeling the Virgos that I'm connecting with are saying, okay, so what's happening? What's going to happen here? Well, right now, there is a lot of petty arguments. That's definitely the energy of this card here that I guess, what would you call it? Yeah, it's definitely that energy of the lower vibrational type of energy, engaging in the petty arguments, engaging in that backwards and forwards, your fault, my fault, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. It only causes you to have more questions than answers, right? When it comes to your love life. But Virgo, let me tell you that at the end of all this, the penny's going to drop for you. You're going to say, F that. You know what? I don't need to increase my value in your eyes. If you can't see that and you don't have what it takes, or you're not aligning with my vision, or unable to deliver on your promises, that's something you can carry. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm getting the hell out of this confusion. I'm going to rediscover what I'm going to remember how beautiful love can actually be. I don't want to stay in this energy right now, and this is the energy that comes with this particular union. It's just not good for my spirit, it's not good for my heart, it's not good for my soul. It's totally thrown me off, and I need to realign. That's the message. So that's what's coming your way, Virgo. And finally, the very last card, what do your angels, what do your spirit guides want you to know right now when it comes to love? Be in the present and dream of the future. Drop your energy into the now. Drop your energy into the now. There are a lot of cards here that I see that have darkness within them, you know. There are a lot of questions. You might be finding yourself, you might be finding it hard to sleep at night. You might be spending a lot of time, just at night time, finding it hard to sleep. Lots of questions being asked. But what I'm getting here is be in the present moment and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So that's the message they have for you. And I guess what your spirit guides and your angels are trying to point you in the direction of the love, the beautiful love, that what the beautiful love is like for you when it's reciprocated. Put yourself directly in that energy. And that's what's going to help you shift out of this energy that you've been pulled into because of, you have kind of lost your way. This situation has kind of caused you to lose your way and question love. But remember who you are. Remember what matters. Remember the beauty of the kind of love that you want to achieve and what happily ever after looks like for you. That's a message that I'm getting. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found that helpful. And if you do, please do comment below. I love reading your comments. Not only do they help me connect with your energy so that I can bring content that's actually relevant to you. It helps me identify whether I'm on the right track with the messages that I'm delivering, that I'm actually connecting with you. But this is my passion. Being of service is my purpose. And the time I take to do these YouTube videos is because I want to make a positive difference in people's lives. I want to know that, my messages are being received and are helpful. So yeah, thank you. Have a great week. Bye.